Hey rugby people, it's Omar here. And if I was going to give you my number one tip for coaching defense at the highest level and the best that you can, I'd say learn to teach physicality the right way. Now, a lot of people or coaches that have lost their way on defense either coach physicality to the point where they get their players injured because they do too much and it's brutal and it's uncontrolled, or they do nothing and they avoid it. Now, imagine training a 100-meter sprinter. Would you train him the same way you train someone who does 1,500 meters, for example? No, you wouldn't. There's a different methodology to get them ready. And the same thing applies, for example, if someone's a tennis player, you wouldn't do the same type of strength training and agility training as you would, for example, somebody that does volleyball or basketball. So, coming back to the rugby thing, is when you prepare for defense, you need a 15-minute integration where you tune your defense up by bringing in the right things. For example, there's a lot of level changing in rugby to make tackles, to jackal for the ball, to accelerate off the line and be explosive into contact, to be able to have the power endurance to be in a grapple tackle situation or an explosive collision situation where you can handle that impact. You've got the postural resistance, you've got the nervous system activation, you've got that actual conditioning that really aids you. So if you're building up a training session, you'd actually need to do that. So you use resistance bands to build the posture. You'd need, for example, a type of tackle technique drill where you build the accuracy of the tackle. So we call that target practice. You get the level change, promotion of the shoulder, the timing where you get the confidence, the nervous system recall so you feel like you're doing the right thing. And obviously the functional movement, for example, doing a functional movement drill for folding and accelerating off the line so that the guys or girls have the confidence to move beautifully, smoothly, slickly. Obviously a sprinter needs sprinting technique. Why would you not train sprinting technique? He doesn't, or she doesn't win a race because she's naturally fast or has fast twitch fibers. What they do is they win races because they're technically sound. They've got the endurance, they've got the conditioning, and they've got the right tools. So why would it be different for defense? It wouldn't be. So what you need to do is you need to build up your skills sessions with the skill part of your session in defense where you cover tackle technique, the target practice, the power endurance, the tackle technique, all in one with your movement, your functional movement, and so on, so that your defense is functionally trained to handle the demands. Then you introduce it into the system side. So you need system and physicality together. So go to whistletowhistle.com, have a look if you like anything there. We've got the mobility training system, which is incredible. We've got Collision Magician, which shows you how to do grappling and the functional side of combat wrestling to give you the endurance in the power shots of the defense and the tackling. And the Collision Magician shows you how to get in the dogfight position, which is a position you're in before you make tackles. And that'll give you a nice base to start in terms of that stuff. If you need any other assistance, please email us at info@whistletowhistle.com. I'll be glad to help you. So my number one tip is learn how to integrate the physicality into your sessions so it flows into the defense and the defense system so it makes sense. So you've got a balanced athlete who can smash and can freaking read the plays. Remember, if you don't train them specifically for defense, especially the physical side, you'll let your team down. Good luck.